Welcome to another edition of Wineitupanotch Wine Reviews. Today, we're looking at a Pinot Noir from the Carneros region of California. How much do you know about Carneros? Carneros is a well-known region for many California Pinot Noir lovers. Located just overlooking San Pablo Bay, which is kind of an extension of San Francisco Bay, this particular American viticulture area, or AVA, is blessed with gorgeous weather that's just perfect for Pinot Noir. In the mornings, the area is blanketed with a fog that comes in from the ocean. And in the day, it gets long, sunny days. And by the evenings, the temperature drops again. So it makes it perfect for what is known as the heartbreak grape, Pinot Noir, which can be quite difficult to grow. But the growing conditions are great there, as are the soil. So let's take a look at this week's wine. Here we have it. This week's wine is the Fleur de Carneros Pinot Noir 2018. It's made by the Fleur de California winery, which is an extension of a very famous winery, the Mahoney Vineyards. This winery and its sister wineries is owned by two very famous, almost founding figures in the region, Francis and Kathy Mahoney. Francis is often credited with being one of the pioneers of Carneros, believing in the power of Pinot Noir in that region before anybody else did. He's credited with doing a lot of research into clonal varieties of Pinot Noir and what would succeed in the region. And he's also credited with the movement within California to plant and attribute different clonal varieties within a single bottle or a single making of wine to bring all of the various expressions of Pinot Noir to bear on a single wine, which is a really interesting part of the way Pinot Noir is treated in the region. The Mahoneys and their winemaker Ken Foster for this particular winery project do not believe in a lot of intervention. In fact, they really want to produce Burgundian-style and inspired wines. And that is really what you get from this particular wine. So let's talk a little bit about it. Fleur de California is actually a second label, Mahoney Vineyards being the primary one. And the focus here is to put accessible wines into the hands of consumers. This wine was not very expensive at all. It was about $26 in my market, which I think is very fair for what it represents in the glass. This wine was aged for 12 months in 15% new oak. And you can really tell that it hasn't been played with a lot. The fruit is actually quite important to the expression of the wine. So let's talk about what's in the glass. You'll see in the glass, this is a beautiful, transparent, crimson colored wine. On the nose, you instantly are met with beautiful red fruit aromas. I get aromas of strawberries, cherries, pomegranate, a little bit of cranberry. There's definitely some earth notes, as you'd expect from a good Pinot Noir. And I get a little bit of floral and smoky notes as well. The lovely thing about this wine is that at this price point, it's still offering a lot of complexity. So multiple aromas reveal themselves as you continue to aerate and smell the wine. On the palate, I would definitely say that this wine drinks more like a Burgundian-style wine than most California wines would be. It does not have any heaviness or overt oakiness, or any fruit bombiness. There is definite expression of fruit. This is a fruit-forward wine, but there are layers and complexities available to anybody who is interested. On the palate, you'll get the same red fruit notes, things like strawberries, cherries, pomegranate, cranberries, a little bit of raspberry. There's also a feeling of earthiness, some mushrooms, perhaps. And the wine has a beautiful acidity, a long finish, and very light tannins. This wine, I think, is perfect for a range of foods and occasions. And I do believe that it represents a beautiful entry point into California Pinot Noir, or Pinot Noir from Carneros, that's not very expensive, quite approachable, and designed to be as such. So I'd really recommend this wine to anybody who wants to give it a try. I think you'll enjoy it. With that, I say cheers until next time.